Ladies and gentlemen, week 10, Steelers squeak by the 3-5 Packers, and the Cowboys play bully to the NFL football giants. Inspired play from journeyman quarterback. The 49ers say they got 2 tickets to paradise. And the Booger Birds had a bye-bye baby week. But don't panic. As always, we're here to unpack it all for you. So just sit back, relax, and peep the pictures. As always, to my right, my Unc Mark B.
You already know, yes sir.
I am Bam. To my left, I got D Chap.
Hey yo, PTP, let's get it!
Find my wings.
Hey man, it seems like a smart decision.
I grew up a Cowboys fan.
Cowboys and Steelers fan, you know. You ain't loyal to your football team. What are you? Speaking of loyalty, I was born on the Cowboy blank.
The lowering of the steel curtain. Technicians similar to surgeons. Back again like it's resurgence. Deja vu, a whole different version, whole different show. Pass the mic and Bambo D-Chap. Sitting in the no-fly zone. Mark B, all gas, no brakes. Aftershocks, yeah, the whole city shake. Pressing the coverage, flag on the play. The sharpness of blades.
Hey, peep the picture. Sports Podcast Season 1, Episode 8. Coming at you for the one time. Old school, like Mark B say.
Yes, sir.
You dig.
Yeah.
Today is November 14, 2023. We are 2 months in, ladies and gentlemen, and we off to kick it with another show for y'all. You know how we do. We're going to start off with film development. We're going to start off with Mark B, Packers at Steelers.
Yeah.
A little squeak job.
Another one. What? An Italian anywhere close to me?
It's right behind you, man.
Is it?
It's right behind you, man.
I told them, boy. Every time
Check it.
Hey,
you gotta check it. You gotta check it.
Last week you wear that fake ass towel.
Uh-oh.
it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's-
Open it up.
It say the same shit, Don.
No.
Show the people.
Show the people what to say.
Show the people what you waving. No, what you doing? Show the people what you
It
waving.
say shit's bird.
No, right. You gotta raise it up so we
God
okay.
damn, I'm not about to do that. But
Hey,
you see
this is
how I do?
last week. This is last week you wear that
Yeah,
fuck
hey,
up
but y'all
ass
see what
towel.
I do? I fold it in
No.
so where they can't see
That-
it to it look like a...
That's not real.
It don't.
Right.
You need to go get the real towel.
Fact. Hey,
That's the last time.
I apologize on my
Bobby
fake
blow
Steelers
his
fans.
nose on that.
Yeah, facts. Hey, I threw that shit out. I shouldn't even be waving this shit. You sure right about that.
You just waved it.
I did. But Donovan
Hit you with
made
that
me
Bobby
feel
Brown.
like-
It don't matter.
Hey, D-Chad made me feel like I was... D-Chad made me feel like I was crazy for waving the fake shit. But
Hey, you need to get the real deal.
Hey, I do. Hey, I got one. I just don't know where it's at. Cause
Ooh.
you know.
I know where it's at.
I know.
I know where it's at.
We can't tell the Steelers Nation that because they're not gonna fuck with me no more. But you know, hey, we gonna
What? What?
Hey, you niggas crazy.
What?
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I apologize to the nation. Hey, but we gonna talk about this this dub that took place. God, what was that? Oh, you threw this
Man,
shit
I'm
out.
hot.
Goddamn. I know. Man, this winter where it is hot as fuck it is. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about this dub we got. We got 6-3. You know, this is the second game in a row. We started off with an actual touchdown. We had motion from the beginning. You know, Harris with a 7-yard touchdown run to start the game off 7-0. You know, but then Green Bay got the ball. They did a 10-play, 69-yard drive for a touchdown, so we tied it up 7-7. Next to the drive, the first drive of the second quarter, we got a 16-yard rushing touchdown from my man. What was on there? I forgot. Warren. Yeah, Warren. Jalen Warren. Yeah.
Boy,
16
how
yards.
could
Take
you
the
forget his name?
Yeah, I don't know. For real. I'm kind of lit. 14-7 lead. You know what I'm saying? We took the lead. And then we kicked an additional field goal to make it 17-7. And, you know, the Packers got the ball back, scored instantly with a touchdown pass from Love, made it 17-13, that mixed the extra point. So we went into halftime 17-13 with the lead. And under Mike Tomlin, it was a stat in here. I think, let me see what it says. The Steelers have a 9-game winning streak once. We go into half up by 7. So, you know, that kind of showed that we was going to, you know, we're in good shape to get a dub. So after that, you know, started the second half. Green Bay drove, did a little drive, kicked 2 field goals, took the 19-17 lead. Pittsburgh had a little drive after that, you know, 2019 with another field goal. So we just kicking field goals back and forth. Kicked another one, made it 23-19. 5 minutes left. So after that, you know, the Green Bay had 2 big drives to the red zone and couldn't cash in. We got 2 interceptions at the goal line. The defense once again solidified what we made of. 2 stops, you know, got us the 23-19 dub. You know, that was major. you know, but this is the first time we actually got a score, you know, 2 drives in a row in a game.
Yeah.
It wasn't from Pickett, but it was from the run game. Harris and Warren both did the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Warren went over 100 yards, 101. Let me see.
That's major.
Yeah, that was major. Hey, because we been. It's time you can finally actually say we have some type of, you know, motion on offense. He had 15 carries, 101 yards. Harris had 16 carries, 82 yards. You know, passing we had 119.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Back up. Say them stats. Say them rushing stats again.
I apologize. We had 101 from Warren with 15 carries and 16 carries, 82 yards from Harris. So combined, we had 205 rushing yards.
Damn.
Yeah, no, we yeah.
Okay.
I like Jalen Warren.
Yeah,
I can't let him go.
Hey, light skin run hard. Absolutely. He's trying to get a J. He's trying to get the starting job, and I think that's when Harris seeing that. So when he touched the rock, he trying to run.
You gotta go.
Yeah, he gotta go because Jay can get took instantly. So you know, like I said, we only had 119 yards passing. I mean, we still struggling there. We've been struggling there all year. You know, D. Chaplin said Pickett ain't that nigga. You know. He's not really showing no different, but you know, it was a little balance. You know, they had to kind of worry about the passing a little bit. Yeah. But I think we've turned into a team that we take pride in D and we can run the ball hard. You know what I'm saying? Like those original Steeler teams from, you know, my day in the 90s with Greg Lloyd and all them boys, you know what I'm saying? And still Curtin. So I feel like that's and Jerome Bettis. So I think we can turn into that team. I'm good with that. Hard D and, you know what I'm saying? And hard snot-nosed running football, you know what I'm saying? So we did that. We did give up 116 yards rushing. We gave 283 yards passing. Love was kind of getting off, you know. But we didn't give up the big play at the end. We stopped them as we usually do. Yeah. That's like the second or third game, I think, that we stopped them on the goal line with an interception to solidify the game. So from what I take from this, we're 6-3. We're right behind Baltimore in the AFC North. Like I said last week, if we end this season right now, we'd be in the playoffs. I think we've seen improvement offensively. This is the first, like we said, the first game that we didn't score twice in a row. Mm-hmm. We didn't, you know, keep it going, but, you know, we started off quick, so we made the team we was playing have to score. So if we can do that every week, I feel like we're in good shape. We got Cleveland next week. You know, they're third in the division. That's going to be a major game. They 6-3 too. So that's going to kind of be like, okay, another measuring stick for us. Every time we've had a measuring stick game, I don't think we've kind of – well, we beat Baltimore already. We beat Cleveland once. So I feel like we done got 2 good wins. But that Jacksonville game was tough. But it's going to be another one for us that we can get there and get 7-3. All the shit we've talked all year, you know, we're a 7-3 football team. So we're building week by week. And, you know, I'm proud of the dub, like I said. You know, I'm happy for that. And I see improvement. And that's all I've said I've been wanting. So, yeah. Y'all.
Yeah. Now the defense, man, I was watching bits and pieces of the game, but the defense closed at the end. Yes. They did what they needed to. Yeah. It looked like they was gonna give up the draws, man, at first, but they Patrick Peterson, he came through in the clutch with that.
Old head made a play.
Yeah, he tipped the ball up in the air and dude caught it. So that was real gangster, man. That was a real gangster win for y'all, man. I'm glad to see y'all pull that off.
Yeah, man.
As for Pickett, man, I mean, if the running game is working, I think that's going to make things easier for him.
I think so.
Well, especially like that.
Yeah, for sure.
If they running like that,
yeah. And, hey, you already know I love Jalen Warren the way he's grimy, dog, and that energy he plays with, it's gonna carry throughout the whole offense. Yeah, you know. But moving forward, man, if y'all can get that running game, that's gonna just build confidence in Pickett because he gonna know like my job has gotten easier.
Yes.
I have to step up rather than the running game's not working, offensive line is not blocking, and he's just scrambling around trying to make a play, which is not his game.
Absolutely.
But if he can kind of gain a little bit more confidence moving forward, shit, y'all might be all right if y'all can get that running game going.
I agree with that.
It's gonna open up some shit because he got 2 beasts on the outside. So they y'all got something to work with, man. We'll see what y'all doing this last little stretch.
100%. Yeah, I agree with saying we can't have Pickett trying to win the game for us. We got to make it easier for him, make him a game manager, and make him make plays when he has to, but not feel like he has to make the play to win the game. Mm-hmm. So I think that's where we're at with him. But yeah, I appreciate the love, and hopefully we can keep building week by week.
Well, I mean, just to kind of piggyback off what both of y'all are saying, man, like that's the recipe.
Yeah.
You think about the old school Raiders, the old school Buccaneers, you know what I'm saying? Even the Giants for a long time, right?
Facts.
I mean, it was hard D,
right,
running game. Right. Now Eli was Eli. Eli wasn't no Rudy Poo. You know what I'm saying? But really, all he had to do was not lose the game.
Right.
Like they had a running game and they had defense. Right. You go. You can go to the Buccaneers. Right. Everybody talk about the Ravens and Flacco and who was a Buccaneer quarterback when they won the Super Bowl.
Or the white boy. Brad Johnson.
It was Johnson. Yeah. Brad Johnson.
Yeah, Brad Johnson.
Yeah, he didn't have to light up the scoreboard, right? You had
enough to keep the change moving.
Yeah, you had Dunn. Right? What was it Dunn? It was
Mike Scott, right? At one point,
Scott, Ward Dunn. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Johnson at that time.
Yeah.
So you got a possession receiver. You got a cold defense with freaking Brooks, Sapp, Barber. I mean, like, you got a whole squad.
John Lynch. Lord have mercy.
Claude. Yeah. And also, all the quarterback has to do is just, like, truly manage the game.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we throw that out there. Oh, he's a manager.
Right.
Every system, you can't be a manager.
Facts.
But when your defense is raw,
right,
and when their running game is raw, right, all you got to do is not fuck up as a quarterback. That's all you got to do. And so I know where you stand with Pickett. Do you believe that Pickett can just not fuck up?
I would like to believe that.
Bro, what's the record?
6-3.
6-3.
I don't know.
He hasn't been losing you games.
He hasn't. Yeah. But the defense been.
Yeah,
defense been playing phenomenal.
Defense been carrying.
I have to see a couple more games to really just believe in Pickett to not fuck it up.
No, I agree.
Right. If they're put it like this: if that running game is working the way it worked,
right? But that's Sunday, what I'm talking about. Right.
I think it's going to minimize his chances.
With everything else running like that, I mean, if that's the recipe, right, you need to find a terrible towel.
Yeah, no,
you need to find a terrible towel.
Yeah.
Because if that running game is going to be that efficient, and that defense has been showing up all season, then you might need to. I don't know.
But like Chad was saying, we have to see because if he can win the game for us, then we wouldn't have to be putting our defense in a situation to have to win the game. Or have to save the lead.
But y'all got that D though.
But we got it.
Y'all got that D though.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree.
Pause. But y'all got it.
Yeah, 100%.
So, a good dub, man.
Yeah,
good dub. In the sense of that was the opponent in front of you.
Right.
They 3-5. Now they 3-6. Yeah. So it's like, a little bit before the show, you was coming to me talking about, man, why don't you get the Cowboys somebody to play? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, well, y'all beating up on 3-5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so this a win league, like we said.
Of course, you gotta win. Yeah. But it's something to be said. It's something to be said about just squeaking by. But I feel like y'all's defense your defense raises to the occasion that it needs to.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So
it matches the intensity.
It matches. Like they take it personal.
It don't matter what quarter it is. They gonna match it.
Yeah. 100%. They take it personal. They keep receipts.
No, we do. I can fuck with that.
Yeah. So no matter how close that win was, ladies and gentlemen, it was a dub in the win column. And that's 2 in a row.
It is 2.
It's 2 in a row.
Keep doing that. I can put them as my dud team.
Hey man, you mean your smoking team?
Smoking.
I mean, faux pas. Yeah. So what we call a Freudian slip, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. He don't really believe in his team.
Definitely. I definitely do, brother.
Transitioning over to recapping the Cowboys game. So we lost to the Eagles 23-28. Obviously, we just wasn't. We just were not able to rise to the occasion. We came in there with a game plan, and we thought we were gonna. I was talking a lot of shit.
Facts.
I thought that we was gonna step in. What?
I'm just listening, brother.
What happened?
Nothing? He ain't said a thing to you, brother.
Listen, go ahead.
He was really just listening to you.
Okay.
I don't know why you putting yourself back through this.
Yeah,
through what?
It's trauma.
Through the trauma, bro.
What trauma?
If y'all not being where you thought y'all were gonna be.
What you talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Bro, we discussed
trauma.
this.
You losing last week.
Yeah, we discussed this in depth.
Why you bring it up?
Yeah, I don't know why you wanted to start off like that.
You didn't have to bring that up, bro.
I'm bringing up all shit?
Yeah, you have to do it.
So y'all really want to talk about the damn Giants game? Like, cause are we counting that?
Well, go ahead and finish what you were gonna say. Go ahead.
No, I mean, apparently,
we lost 28-23.
Apparently, y'all want to hear about this 49-17 slacking of the Giants. My portion of film development, ladies and gentlemen, is called regular season bullies. You know, I think Chap said something about it, the other day or last week, man. It's like when you that middle child, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to bully the ones underneath you, right? But then you still got to answer the big brother. Or sometimes the big sister, right? And so that's what I'm seeing right now with the Cowboys. However, under all the muck, there are some gems. We're going to talk about those gems. Dak Prescott, 26 of 35 for 404 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Now, again, we're talking about the Giants, right? But let's talk about the last 4 games, right? Which consisted of the Giants, the Chargers, the Eagles, and I forgot who that 4th game was. I mean,
That's your team.
Yeah, that's my team. Is whatever. His last 4 games, Dak Prescott has thrown for 1,354 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions in 4 games.
Shit.
In 4 games, all right? So we're not gonna throw a parade, beating the Giants 49-17. But when we take it as a totality, and kind of a little bit what we were talking about before, we're starting to see a little something, right? But I need to see it against Big Brother, right? I need to see that we in a gym. We in our little Creed mode. I ain't saying Rocky shit. We in Creed mode. What's it? Rocky 8?
Okay, you could
Rocky
use
8.
it. I saw you wanted to.
No. Creed.
Rocky 8's crazy.
No, we in our Creed mode.
I said Rocky 8 is great.
Rocky 8. Rocky 8. We're in our Creed mode right now, man. We have to be able to step. We got to be able to step up and bust our big brothers in the mouth, man. And we already know who we're talking about. The 49ers who done come up back from the dead. The Eagles who ain't never left.
The Detroit Lions.
Right? The Detroit Lions, who doing their thing. And the Cowboys. we right in the mix, right? But we still got a lot to prove. Brandon Cooks. A lot of the media was really talking down, man. One thing I think McCarthy listened to the media a whole lot.
Right.
I really do. I think that McCarthy is very active because when you talk shit about one of his players, he features them very prominently.
Right.
And really kind of telling your ass to shut up.
Yeah.
I can't stand to hear him talk, but damn it, if you call a game like that when it really matters, right? Because I would have loved for it to be 28-23 last week, right? You know what I'm saying? And then this game, hell, I don't care if this game was 17-18 as long as we get the dub.
Yeah,
right? I want us to be able to play great in the great games, in the meaningful games, the playoff contention games.
Right.
Brandon Cooks showed up. 9 receptions, 173 yards, and 1 tutty.
Shit.
CD's nuts. Pause. CD Lamb, 11 for 151, 1 touchdown.
Shit.
I was watching 11 from Heaven, Michael Parsons' podcast a couple days ago, and this man said he went to CD Lamb and said, "Hey, brother, that A.J. Brown got that record for 6 consecutive games with over 130 yards receiving, right?" And then CD Lamb looked at him and smiled and said, "Hey, what kind of stat exists for 150 yards, right?" And at this time, CD had like 104 yards, right? So he already knew the game plan, right? Record breaking. This is NFL history. This ain't Cowboy. This is NFL history. The only player in NFL history to go 3 consecutive games with 10 plus receptions and over 150 yards receiving.
That's crazy.
First in history.
That's crazy.
But he's not a number 1 receiver.
Bro, and I said that. And I feel crazy as fuck for saying that.
But it wasn't just you.
Right.
It wasn't just you, right? And people seem to think just because he moves around the field and does his job,
right.
What's the receiver's job?
Catch the ball.
Catch the damn ball. Right?
Right.
Yards after catch.
Yeah.
Score touchdowns.
Yeah.
Get yards.
Right.
That's what the man is doing. I digress.
I mean, but they say the number one receiver, when on the outside is where the best corners at. So maybe he's getting.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I mean, look.
That's what they say.
We could talk about that, right? But if you're the best corner, why can't you come in the slot? Talk to me. Yeah. If you're the best corner, why can't you come in the slot? Mm-hmm. You're the best though. Mm-hmm. You're the best. Mm-hmm. Let's call it like it is. Because I believe that the slot cornerbacks are the best cornerbacks because they have to play a whole lot.
That's more field they got to play.
When you're on the outside, there's only a certain amount of routes you can run. Right. You're very fucking limited, right? That route tree is not very much, right? Now, if CD was the size of an AJ Brown, right? Now we talking something different, right? If he was the size of a Randy Moss, now we talking something different, right? But he not. He not. Right. So how can I do what I need to do to get my yards?
How are you gonna do what you gotta do?
How can I do what I need to do in this offense where Gallup don't show up consistently, Brandon Cooks don't show up consistently, though he showed up this game. Yeah. What's the future gonna look like? McCarthy's putting CeeDee Lamb in favorable matchups and positions to where he can succeed. Period. He understands his weapon, and we done talked about the Cowboys in the past about not using their weapons, right? Yeah. You got all these weapons and you're not using them, but now that we're using them, now we're getting dogged because now we're minimizing him as a number one receiver.
Yeah, it can't be both.
It can't be both. Yeah. I love the dude, man. Very humble. Michael Gallup finally showed up today. Finally showed up this last game. It was only 2 catches, but they were important 2 catches. It was 2 for 70 yards and 1 touchdown. Fergie is turning into not only a security blanket, but a go-to tight end. Right? Sure. For the longest, man, I really like Goddard. You know what I mean? And y'all had another one too. What was the other tight end that y'all had?
What's that boy name, man? Ertz.
Oh, Ertz. Yeah. Ertz. And then who was y'all tight end?
Heath Miller.
Heath Miller.
Yeah, Heath Miller, yeah.
We finally got us one of them now. And we've had one in the past, but Witten. Witten Hall of Famer. Don't get it twisted. I'm talking about after Witten. Right. Talking about after Witten. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple of substitute teachers. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I believe with Ferguson is a big ass wide receiver. Yeah. That's what Ferguson is, right? Because he'll shake the shit out you. You know, he'll jump over you.
Still form you down.
he'll do all of it. You know, he got 4 receptions, 26 yards, 1 tutty. So the air raid was off the chain. We were talking a little bit before that you see the Cowboys getting better because if we remember, Cowboys Giants won. It was 40 points. It was a massacre, but it was defense and special teams. Right. It wasn't Dak going 26 for 35, 404 yards, 4 TDs, and 1 interception. It wasn't that. Yeah. It was a punt return, the kick return, and an interception return, and a this is and the that's. Right. Tony Pollard.
Peep.
I read an article. About Dallas's rushing game and was talking about that, the Cowboys need to think about a timeshare at the running back position. Well, look, that's just a fancy way of saying that we need to start splitting carries, right? Which I agree. Every team does it. Yeah. But for some reason, it's this spectacle when it comes to Tony Pollard and the Cowboys because we got rid of Zeke Elliott, right? So you got rid of Zeke and Tony Pollard was supposed to take the reign and he was supposed to do this and that. Just roll with me real quick. Just roll with me. I'll be brief. Emmitt Smith, when he was dwindling down, I remember Troy Hambrick was coming up. Mm-hmm. Now Emmitt was doing his thing, and then Troy come in and as a changeup and pop something big, and that's why Emmitt ended up getting traded to Arizona because we thought that Troy Hambrick was going to be the next Emmitt. Right. Well, when he started getting them carries, they were lighting his ass up because now you're no longer the changeup, you are the man. Yeah. Right? Emmett can carry that. He did it for years. Right. Troy wasn't that dude. Right. He wasn't, and he proved it very early that he wasn't that dude. Yeah. I digress. Tony Pollard. I always thought that he was a great change-up back. The guy's only averaging something like 50-something yards. I think his highest was like 122 week 3, but after that, it's been a lot of just duds. Yeah. He had 15 carries for 55 yards. Dak had 2 rushes for 17 yards. I love him moving his feet. 17 yards tells me that you got a first down and a half, or a first down and 3 whatevers, right? 3/10. I like that. Let's move. Rico Dowdle. Rico Suave. Okay? Rico. 12 carries, 79 yards. 1 touchdown. That's what we need, right? So between the 2 running backs, right, that's 27 carries. Yeah. That's what we need. Yeah. 27 carries, over 100 yards rushing. I said that a couple weeks ago. That's the recipe.
That's the recipe. Yeah.
We wasn't able to do that against Philly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did it at the Chargers. We couldn't do it at Philly. Right. Move on. We didn't give up any sacks this week. I mean, that's no feat. You know, I mean, it's the Giants. I mean, it's the Giants. Yeah. I mean, we edged them out 77 plays to 55. Time of possession, we led 37 to 22. It was laughable. Yeah. Defense, we got after Danny DeVito. Okay? Yeah. And I know I said his name wrong, god dang it, but I'm going to call him Danny DeVito.
What's his name, Tommy?
I don't know. Tommy DeVito? I don't know. It's Danny. Danny DeVito to me. Oh, Danny boy. It's Danny DeVito. Okay? Penguin. We got after DeVito today. 5 sacks. Neville Gallimore, Dorrance Armstrong. Oh, that's good. It was doing it the other day. Neville Gallimore, Dorrance Armstrong, Sam Williams, Dante Fowler Jr., and DeMarcus Lawrence got them sacks. And as always, Deron Bland.
I made a play.
Deron Bland, the man.
Made a play.
Oh, you got another pick?
Oh, he got another pick. We had the projections. The projections still stand pat. He there, man. We have a Carolina Panthers next week. No. This look, I'm gonna just give y'all a fair warning right now that next week's episode is also going to be titled. It should be titled Regular Season Bullies. Okay, if it's not called Regular Season Bullies, we got a problem because after this Carolina game, now we're gonna open up a little bit.
So what's the schedule? You know, what's the schedule looking like after?
Yeah, man. So that schedule after the Panthers is gonna be the Commanders in Dallas, the Seahawks in Dallas, the Eagles in Dallas, going to the Bills, going to Miami, the Lions at Cowboys, and then hopefully we ain't got to play this last game in Washington. You know, but it's a division game, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to.
So should get real in that little 4-game slate.
It's gonna get real, man. But you know, I mean, the Commanders gonna play us tough. Yeah. We already know. I mean, even though they mortgaging off their season, you know, they gonna play us tough. They supposed to. I mean, they play Philly tough, right? Yeah. So we can only assume.
Suspect that. Yeah.
Right, and then like I said, Seattle, Eagles, Bills, and Dolphins and Lions. That's 5 games. Right. It's a 5-game streak. Right. So we coming out that bitch 4-1.
Yeah, that's something.
4-1.
We coming out that bitch 4-1.
That's December though. That's when y'all normally fold. Bro.
Hey, December ball. Yeah, no.
What have you seen differently?
No, for real.
In your team, that makes you feel like they won't fold.
Well, I mean, like fold in what way is what I want to ask, right? Because most of the time we've been folding in the playoffs.
Underachieving football, taking L's in December. That's playoffs, but
right. But and that's what I'm saying. Like Dak. I mean, we can talk about history if we want to, right? But Dak is a regular season phenom. Like Dak Prescott does this thing in a regular season. Dude, Dak Prescott has had 13-3 seasons, bro. What we talking about right now?
December. Go back and look at y'all December. That's all I'm saying. The whole team, like, it's not the same team.
But I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, it's still a 13-3 team. What do I see different? You ask. That we took a while to get to where we are right now, right? We didn't and I'm just saying, right? In past seasons, we start off hot. Yeah. No, now, I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, we started off. I mean, again, it was the opponent, right? We started off with the fucking what? We started with the Giants and the Jets, and so we started off hot, but it wasn't our best ball. It wasn't our best ball.
But I think we all gave Cowboys respect, even with an L against the Eagles.
No, of course.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of feel like they're a different team.
But I hear you, but I still feel what he said. Like, we in November.
Facts. Yeah.
We in November, right?
He's talking about December ball.
Exactly. So now Philly going, Philly in December. What do I see different? Home wins, right? You even said it. We play better at home, right? We got after Carolina, which should be a thing, right? Commanders at home, Seattle at home, Philly at home. And then we go to Buffalo, and we go to the Dolphins, and then we back home.
Man, it's crazy.
Y'all play Buffalo in Buffalo?
In Buffalo.
I think those are all.
It's gonna be cold,
bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I think those are all winnable games because they're at home. I feel like they're all winnable. I feel like they're all. If we think
I give y'all 2 losses.
I think Detroit gonna give us fits, and I think the Eagles. I think the Eagles are gonna say something.
Now y'all can't let the Eagles beat y'all 2 times.
I mean, we can.
You can.
We can,
but you shouldn't.
No, we shouldn't. We can. I mean, and I'm just saying, like if that's the one loss, all right. Like, okay, y'all win the division. Let's keep handling business, right? Because at the end of the day, we don't have fuck the division. What did I say? Super Bowl or bust. I don't give a damn about the division. I don't care about y'all. Like, hey, y'all take the division. I don't care about that. Right? I agree with that. I don't care about the division.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers better get that division, bro.
Bro, hey, call it what you want, man. But at the end of the day, we still got to go through team. We can't duck nobody. Because I know what you're talking about. You talking about the team from the Bay, and I hear what you're saying. Yeah. If we can lock horns with the team from the Bay and come out victorious, then what? Then what?
Y'all got to see the Eagles game.
Then what?
You got to see the Eagles game.
Okay, and then they're gonna beat us 3 times. They're gonna beat us 3 times in one season.
That's hard to beat.
When does that happen?
Yeah, that's tough.
That's all I'm saying, right? I mean, what I'm saying is if we finally can get over, I mean, we've proven that we can beat the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've proven that.
Last year?
Last year. But the second game ain't been played yet. Let's be clear. The second game ain't been played yet. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is I would feel more, and this is real. I would actually, and this is stupid, this is crazy, I would actually feel more comfortable the Eagles winning this game, knowing they got to see us a 3rd time versus us splitting this motherfucker, right? And then having to go back for a 3rd time, potentially 3rd time, and be like, all right, let's break this tie, right? And again, that's just from a percentage and statistics standpoint, right? You know, like it's less likely for a team to beat you 3 times, especially if you're worth anything. Facts. So that's what I see different. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I see different is the momentum building. You know, I think Mark B has been saying that. You know what I mean? And I hear you. That we're starting to see them morph into this team. Yes, and at the end of the day, we're gonna have to see, right? Because 49ers was earlier in the season, right? Philadelphia, that was a grimy game, right? And so everybody keeps saying, well, we're over 500 team, right? Chargers was not a bad team, right? You know what I mean? But we didn't make the schedule. Yeah. We didn't make the schedule. So while we're peaking, right, like we're coming up on our peak right now, where we're ascending. Now is a perfect time for us to have these tests, right? To these not only measuring 6 man, like these must wins. Yeah. We got to win these games 100%. To change the narrative.
100%. I mean, there's a big improvement because Dallas lost to Arizona. I don't know if it was week 2 or 3. I can't remember. Yeah. And then you see what they're doing to teams that they're supposed to be beating. They're whacking them. So right. You know that show improvement. So you know, like
a lot of that is Mike McCarthy.
100%.
A lot of that is Mike McCarthy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, we can talk about the defense all we want to, but Dan Quinn is not no Rudy Poo. I mean, Dan Quinn is that dude. I mean, I stake my claims with to Dan Quinn. Yeah. McCarthy has opened up this playbook. McCarthy has freed Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has freed himself. Right. You know, and again, there's no doubt in my mind that Dak Prescott is a regular season beast.
100%.
What happens when the pressure is on? What happens when that star on your helmet start to get hot, right, and your brain start melting on the field? What happens then? Yeah. Are you building up that armor right now to be able to handle those situations like at the end of Philly? Philly laid down, spread eagle, pun intended, and pause to give us that game.
For real.
And we couldn't take it. Yeah. Right? Y'all were trying to give it to us and we couldn't take it. So now game 2 at home. Now we gotta take it.
Yeah, not for real.
Because they ain't gonna happen no more. They're not gonna put the welcome mat out again.
Definitely gotta be some get back when that dude.
You have to.
Gotta get some get back.
But I believe that it's got to be a convincing win. I don't believe it can't be no 28-23 win. It got to be convincing, right? Yeah. We have to show that not only can we slop these bad teams, mm-hmm, but we can go in there and slop the number 1 team that many people say.
Absolutely.
And if we can go in there and cane them fools, then what? That's a big statement. And then what the haters gonna say?
Nah.
You know? But the narrative's still gonna be, man, December, man.
Facts.
Playoffs.
Yeah.
Right?
We gotta see that.
We gotta see it. I mean, and I agree. Like, we have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
I agree, gentlemen. I agree. And as we know, the Booger Birds do have a bye week. Speaking of the Philadelphia Eagles, they got a bye. Oh, shit. Anyway.
Well rested.
I hope
Players
so.
Back healthy.
I hope that trick knee is all right.
Hey, who?
That trick knee.
Don't be like that.
What happened?
Don't.
Huh?
Hey, don't be like that. You ain't got. Why you got? I don't be talking about your quarterback.
Yeah,
you gotta talk about mine.
You do all the time.
What?
You talk shit all the time about Dak. But let's talk about the trick knee. What's up?
What you mean? That's good.
What's
good.
up?
It's a bone bruise, brother.
that hurt.
Yeah.
He said it's a bone bruise, brother. That man.
He good though.
It ain't nothing but a shotgun wound, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's a very great time to get everybody back healthy, and
facts.
We got a gunlet of a season coming up, but we're gonna be all right.
And who y'all got coming up?
We got the Chiefs Monday night.
Monday
night. Patrick Mahomes. Yeah.
With no weapons.
Super Bowl rematch.
With no weapons.
He always got weapons.
His weapon is in his arm.
Yeah.
He carry his. Pause. I ain't gonna even finish that statement, bro. Nothing. I didn't say it because I ain't gonna even finish that.
Shit.
Yeah, Mahomes.
Yeah, hey.
I don't know what's going on.
No, man, I said, Chap said he always got weapons. I said he is the weapon, and I was about to say, man, that man carry his weapon everywhere he go. Uh-oh. But I stopped and said pause, and then you made me say the shit.
Oh man, definitely pause.
Hey,
but yeah,
Monday night be a great game, but we going in and we're gonna try to get the dub.
Man, that's a hell of a bye week, bro.
Nah, for real.
You have a bye and then you get to play on Monday night.
Yeah.
When you talk about rest,
super rested.
Damn,
it's a lot you can do with that.
Y'all winning, right?
Oh, yeah.
Winning that game.
I got us. It's gonna be tough.
I mean, give a spread. You ain't even gotta give a score. Like you can even give a spread.
I see.
Y'all gonna win by how many?
31-24. That's 7 points.
31-20. Damn. So y'all gonna hold Mahomes to 24.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean defense, but we talk about the holes in the defense. Like if it's somebody gonna be able to find them. No. And you talking about just 3 touchdowns.
He gonna go to work.
But obviously not. I mean, you talking about 3 touchdowns and a field goal. So that mean Pachui, what's his name? What's the running back name?
Pikachu.
No.
No.
Pikachu in the Rams.
Paco.
Yeah, I think his name Paco.
Popcorn player.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Paco.
Yeah.
Pacheco.
Pacheco.
Yeah.
That's his
name. Not too much worried about the running game. It's the passing game. It's Patrick Mahomes. Similar to y'all.
You ain't worried about that strong running fool?
Trying to get to Patrick Mahomes and trying to keep him bottled up is it's gonna be tough.
Feet.
Yeah. Yeah. But if we keep that pressure on them, we'll be able to hopefully make them make some mistakes. A couple interceptions, fumbles, something. We gotta stay on them though. And ball control. That's really gonna come down to ball control.
Facts.
Pause.
Yeah, no. If Patriots, not Patriots, but if Patrick Mahomes has the ball last, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a bad look.
You say pause for ball control?
I said ball control.
Oh. Yeah. I guess so.
So a sore mouth is a pause.
What?
But ball control ain't.
Those two different things, bro.
Football,
We talking about football, bro. Ball control. We're talking about.
And we was talking about taking a damn shot of liquor. Like,
we talking about ball control.
Ball control. You gonna explain that one?
Yeah,
You call pause on ball control?
Yeah, that's wild to me.
ball control.
Ball control. Hold on to the ball. As long as possible.
Okay.
Longer than your opponent.
Hey, my man said pause.
But we can't turn the damn door now without saying pause though.
Who said that?
You all the damn time.
I ain't never said that.
I gotta turn it down. Pause.
I ain't never said that. Hey, chapter.
I don't know what was going on that day, but it was a lot of pause.
Yeah, I mean, I probably did, but
You damn right you did.
Yeah.
Anyway, what you see the score being?
Now, what was Shaq's score?
31-24. That's crazy.
I can see like 31-27.
Philly?
If you go back, this was actually the game I picked for us to lose, but
yeah, I feel like you can't do that. I think Philly gotta get some get back here. It's Super Bowl run back.
It's a new season, man.
I know it, but I'm sure.
I hear what you're saying.
They motivated for sure.
We still haven't played our complete game, but
right.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, I can't see Kansas City dogging them again. So.
KC got defense though.
Defense
pretty good.
Low key. Yeah, they do.
What's your score? Bam.
Watch this.
Oh
and
my God.
We're gonna call this damn bam.
Watch this, bro. You already know what this gonna be.
So just to be clear, I'm set up, right? He going for Philly. So if I don't go for Philly, I'm a hater. Okay. If my score is disrespectful, I'm a hater.
Just go ahead and go against the grain, bro, because I know that's what you're about to do.
It's Kansas City.
So what's that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What's that mean?
It means that I have 35-27 Chiefs.
Is this nigga ever not gonna change?
You know what? Nah. 31-27 Chiefs. 31-27 Chiefs.
Yeah, like the score change is gonna change him from being a hater. My boy's always gonna forever be a hater, bro. At this point in time, it's all good. That's a division rival, so I understand. You know,
so I'm a fool for going with Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league. I'm a fool for that.
The rest of the panel going for Philly.
Give a fuck about the rest of the panel. What? I'm supposed to ask you permission to who to? Hey guys. Okay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. 31-27 Booger Birds.
Hearing this, bro. First of all, calling them Booger Birds is super disrespectful.
I'm not the biggest hater fan. Booger Birds,
yeah, bro. But just the hater vibes you give off to me, and the rest of them, I'm sure the.
You call my quarterback trick knee? What you call him? Knee trick.
All the viewers on here probably just think he's just a straight Eagle hater. Steeler hater.
Oh my God.
I mean, shit.
Here we go with this. Now it's like every other week we go through this. If I don't pick the Steelers to win, if I don't pick the Eagles to win against Patrick Mahomes, they act like they're going against the Vikings or something.
Are we picking the Steelers and Browns later?
You know what? I'm glad you picked the Chiefs. Cause the last couple of picks you didn't pick, for like 3. You know that, right? You like 0 for 3.
Bro, Bam pick.
Yeah,
facts.
Miami.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cowboys.
Okay.
Motherfuckers right here.
Hey, Bam.
31-27 Philly.
Bam picked the team. Don't put no money on them. You know he's
31-27 Philly.
Nah, keep the Chiefs.
He set you up for failure.
Yeah. Keep the Chiefs, bro. You good?
He trying to just get them to lose. He said they up for failure.
Monday night, y'all tune in. Go Birds.
Facts. Transitioning over to Smoke and Duds. This is when we talk about our rising and falling teams and players. Mark B, who is your smoking team and or player?
Smoking player is Noel Brown from the Texans, the Houston Boys. 7 receptions, 172 yards. No TDs, but 172 yards is a lot of yards, you heard? Boy racked it up, ran it up, you know what I'm saying? And much respect to that team, you know what I'm saying? I was talking shit when they beat my team, but as I see these boys is moving up and they balling. So I see y'all, man, H-Town, you know what I'm saying, this thing. Yerp.
Yerp.
I heard.
Okay.
The Chap. Who is your smoking team, man?
Smoking team.
Or player and or player.
Both?
Well, I think you and Mark you and Mark B had the same smoking team, you know, the Vikings, you know.
See how we always
right. Hey, I see how they always ride.
Me and Mark B
no pause.
Our smoking team is the Minnesota Vikings. I just put that they go on a 4-game winning streak without Kirk Cousins or what's his name? Justin Jefferson. And they got Josh Dobbs balling out of nowhere.
Light skin. Team light skin.
You had anything to put on it?
No, kind of same thing you said. Like, you know, they balling, you know what I'm saying? Old boy came in, you know, with 5 days, you know, in the system, and he's got off 2 dubs in a row. So, you know, hey, he really trying to get him a job somewhere in the NFL, if not there. So he's trying to do his thing.
I think it's going to be there.
Yeah, I believe so.
My man, he know about 25% of the playbook.
Yeah.
No, TJ.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, all he's doing is learning the installments. Like there's no way at this point in the season that he can learn the entire playbook. Yeah. But as smart as he is, he can learn the weekly installment.
Oh hell yeah.
That he can do.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Rocket science. Facts.
Man, so with that,
I mean, you know, and I mean, obviously, you know, I had him as my smoking player last week. My smoking team is also the Vikings. Just because I want to fit in, you know.
Hell no.
No.
Fucking high school.
No. No. I can't have feelings.
No.
Don't do it now.
No.
Okay. Don't do it now, bro. Been trying to get you part of the team.
It's too late.
Hey,
it's too late.
Yeah, it don't feel genuine.
You know. Okay.
At this point.
Well, fuck it. My smoking team is the Browns. The Browns, man, they smoking, man. They on fire, man. You know, their defense is legit. They've been talking. I mean, there's been talks about Myles Garrett MVP of the league. And real quick, while we on this topic, I want to give a big shout out to Mark B for bringing up the conversation of C.J. Stroud from last week. C.J. Stroud being brought up in the MVP conversation before any of the major outlets had to even thought about it. Right? Yeah. And even if they thought about it, they didn't go public with it. Right. We went public with it.
Sure.
Mark B presented that, and I mean, I know. For me, it was definitely rookie of the year, maybe offensive player. It's going to be is he in the conversation? Yes, but it's going to be challenging for a rookie. The only rookie in the past who has done that is I think Jim Brown. Jim Brown. Running back.
That's crazy.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Well,
one of them, sure.
Jim Brown, if not, running back.
Yeah, I think he'd go.
I think he'd go.
Yeah.
Where was your stance? Because I forgot. Where was your stance on C.J. Stroud being in the conversation last week?
Man, so I think was a week. I forgot what week it was when he was. He had 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Back.
Yeah,
but ever since then, he's still been smoking. Now he's on fire. So, man, him being in the MVP conversation, you got to put him in it. His numbers is better than Patrick Mahomes. You can match him up with anybody right now.
Yeah.
And, his numbers speak for itself. So, you got to put him in there. Who's really just playing lights out other than C.J. Stroud?
Nobody like that.
Yeah, so
I mean, not even Mahomes. Like, nope, not Hurts. Dak. I know y'all hate.
No.
But
Dak, they gonna start talking about that next week.
No. People are already starting like we not getting on like we're not first for that trigger. Right. People are already talking about Dak being in that MVP category. My only thing is like opponents, and I know you can only play who you play, right. but the only dud that he's had outside of the first game where it wasn't needed. Yeah. It was special team scoring and defense pick six and then fumble recovery. He wasn't needed, right? It was San Francisco, right? Because even against Philly, he balled the hell out, he did. Right? Yeah.
I mean, I say Stroud's a MVP candidate because if you take him off the Texans, where would they be?
Oh, absolutely. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You can say the same thing about Dak. I'm just I'm agreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. 100%. Just to be clear, I'm not disagreeing.
This year because oh boy, I don't got no kind of motion.
No,
on the running back position.
None.
So yes, yeah. Dak definitely should be in strong consideration. Texans are 5-14. When the hell we think they would be over 500 in week 10? That to me just shows that.
Well,
hey, you better put some respect on the boy Devin Singletary name.
Oh, he broke one hard.
Hey, broke one hard. Hey, he said he had 131 this last game.
Who that receiver from H-Town who went to Houston? Hey, he from Houston, right? He played at Houston, right? And then what's his name?
Tank Dell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, baller.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Hey, bro, a baller, bro.
Stayed at the house.
Yeah,
stayed at the house to ball.
They was talking about him all through.
Still stayed at his mama's house.
Camp. Yeah.
So at this point, any type of slander to the Texans is not tolerated.
It can't be. But they're playing for their respect though.
Absolutely.
They're fighting for their respect, right? I mean, like in years past, like you could really shit on them because it looked like they wasn't really trying. Like legitimately, it looked like they was trying to tank every game.
Yeah, because they ain't had a trigger man. We all talk about trigger man in the
exactly.
Is really everything.
So how do you think he handles the new pressure of being MVP?
Hey, I was going to ask.
Jury's out.
Candidate.
The jury's out.
It really is.
The jury's out.
Is he going to press?
Who they play coming up?
The jury's out.
Jaguars. Wow, that's gonna be a big game. Yeah,
that's gonna be a good game, and especially off of an L.
He balled out. He balled out first game.
Yeah, especially after an L. Jaguars gonna try to bounce back.
Yeah,
so that's gonna be a tough one.
That's gonna be a good one.
No, they're playing the Cardinals.
Cardinals?
Hey, he might run it up.
They're playing the Cardinals, and then they play the Jaguars.
Hey, he might run it up.
Then they play the Broncos.
Man, hey, hold on now. Cardinals.
I don't know, bro. The Broncos.
Cardinals are trying to play a little ball. They defense been there.
The Cardinals defense, and then Russ.
Hey. Russ, so this is Russ.
Russ plus D.
They said.
Pause. I guess. I don't. Russ plus D. I don't know.
Russ plus D.
Russ plus D is
2 for 1.
You get a D. You get a D. You get a D. Pause. Go ahead.
So the Broncos, they kind of found an identity on the offensive side. They run the ball. They don't give a fuck how many yards they get. They gonna run that motherfucker.
What's the number 4 name?
Number who?
Number 4. You talking about for the Broncos, right?
The running back.
The running back.
I thought it was
I know his name is Javonte Williams.
I thought it was 34.
No,
I don't know who number 4 is, but
yeah, I don't know who.
They got Javonte Williams and Jamel McLaughlin. He a little speed back, but they ran the ball I think like 38 times yesterday. Yeah. So they kind of putting a little barrier over how many times old Russ throws the ball. And that's cool because he kind of seems like he does better with a small sample of work that he has to.
Yeah, right. I think Russ ain't that same guy, but the offensive line is dog shit. So I mean, they don't give a time to do shit. So.
Yeah. Hey man, before we move on, I forgot to say my smoking player.
Who that?
Smoking player, Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown. He had 8 receptions, 156 yards, 1 touchdown. Dude is he's getting better every game. He going over 100 yards receiving every game except for 2. And last Sunday was his 4th consecutive 100-yard game. So that dude been balling. I like him every year. He's getting better and better. So
he balling quietly.
He's in the same class as CD Lamb.
Yeah,
you can move him wherever you need him.
I mean, but that's to me that's so talented. We digress, man. St. Brown the beast.
Yeah,
St. Brown the beast.
Sure.
And you already talked about your smoking player. My smoking player is obviously Brandon Cooks. Nine receptions, 173 yards, 1 touchdown. Beasting. You know, I already talked about him a little bit earlier, so I won't harp on that. Mark B, who's your duds, man?
Definitely Falcons losing to the 2-7 Cardinals. It's tough. I know they had some kind of motion at the beginning of the year. I don't know what they're doing with Bijan. They're not really featuring him like they need to. Losing to that team when Murray's first game back that's not a good look. So definitely the Falcons for my dud team for sure.
D-Chat, what you got?
Hey, my dud team is the Baltimore Ravens. They played against the Browns this past weekend. Blew a 2-touchdown with a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter. Let's see. They led the game with 59. They led the game for 59 minutes and 40 seconds. Like I said, they had a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter. Lost 33-31. In the last 2 seasons, Lamar Jackson had led the NFL in turnovers in the fourth quarter and in the overtime.
Damn.
So man, they got to come with it. It seemed like they do this like they said last year. I mean, last year I know they did against the Dolphins. They was up 21-0 and gave it up.
Right.
And this one right here kind of hurt because it's the same thing they did when they played against y'all, dropping the ball, turning it over. That's a game they should have won.
100%. I can
man.
Here they are, Cleveland Browns. This is a game that you would think they just keep the pound game going and end it with the tough defense, but nah, they didn't. They gave it up in the fourth quarter.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing because the pause police be on when I say it. My dud team is the Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you talk about underachieving, I mean, we all sit here and we all try to think, back to years past, and this is just one of those, they lost to the Jets, for goodness sake. They lost to, let me see, they beat the Commanders, beat the Dolphins, and then lost to the Jaguars, barely beat the Giants, lost to the Patriots, barely beat the Buccaneers, lost to the Bengals, and then just lost to the Broncos, and now they about to play the Jets again.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? I mean, we sit here and say, right? I mean, and we just kind of talked about it a while ago, man. Like Broncos are coming up, man. Broncos just beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Broncos beat the Chiefs 24-9, and then they backdoor it by beating the Bills 24-22. Yeah. So at some point we gotta start putting some respect on their names.
Well, they get another dub this upcoming week for sure. That can definitely be.
They play the Vikings.
I think that'd be a good matchup.
I agree.
That's gonna be a real good matchup.
That's gonna be crazy. But Josh Allen is obviously my dub player. I mean, dude got more interceptions than oxygen on this planet. I mean, it 12? Doesn't, huh?
12 on the year? Or is it 12 turnovers?
It could be 12,000. It's too many. It's too damn many. It's more than Dak. I tell you that.
Yeah.
It's more than Dak.
Hey, I call them the Buffalo Pubs. I don't call them Buffalo Bills anymore.
Damn, that's tough.
Buffalo Pubs.
God damn.
That's how I feel about them. Disappointed.
I see.
Buffalo Pubs.
the pubs.
The pubs.
The pubs.
Yeah, the ugly ass dog with the big ass eyes.
That's a pug.
Sometimes his teeth be outside.
That's a pug, not a pub. It's a pug.
Pug. There we go.
A pug.
The Buffalo Pubs.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about a damn. Yeah, that boy said Buffalo Pubs. I thought the man was talking about a damn bar. The Buffalo Pubs. Okay, the pugs.
Pugs.
The pugs.
Talking about the pup.
Little pup.
Yeah, the ugly ass dog.
Hey, they cute, little cute.
They're not at all. Transitioning to King of the field.
King.
The Kings is here. Y'all don't see the crown set right there. This is a segment where we talk about our top NFL teams as we see it. Mark B, who you got?
We're going to start off with, still the King. It was the King last week. They still the King this week. Philly 8-1, bye week. Second team, Kansas City 7-2, bye week as well. Number 3, Dallas. They boosted themselves up to the third spot. You know what I'm saying? Smacking the shit out the Giants 49-17. Detroit at 4, 7-2. Beating the Chargers 41-38. And then the Ravens, either with the L, I still think that's the top 5 team in the NFL. 7-3, 33-31 loss to the Browns. But that's it. Yeah, that's my top 5.
All right. D-Chat. Hold on, where the Jaguars at?
Bro, what? The Jaguars ain't gonna never be on my shit.
They're not
until they ever get
you have to worry about it. They got the ass whooped. So.
Shit, bro, that's what I'm saying. Yes, they did.
I was just asking.
I should have put San Francisco on my shit.
Who you got? Who you got, D-Chat?
See, I have the Philadelphia Eagles, number 1. Detroit Lions, number 2. KC Chiefs, number 3. The Dallas Cowboys, number 4. And number 5, Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns is hot. Believe it or not, their defense, something to deal with. They got a potential MVP candidate on their defense that's really leading that defense on to doing some great things. Dallas Cowboys, they're starting to play some fire-ass football, and they marking teams off their list. So you got KC Chiefs. They was in my number 6 last year.
KC.
I left them off the list because I knew they was gonna get it back in top 5.
That was a petty pick.
They I don't really think they all that, but you have to see them. So
you don't think who all that?
Huh?
You don't think who all that?
Chiefs. They're not that hot, but they got one of the greatest players that ever played this game. So you always gonna keep them in the rotation of being one of the best teams. Detroit, another team that's pretty hot, young, and these guys are out here throwing that ball all over the field. They just put up 41 points against the Chargers. And now, Philadelphia still holding on to the number 1 spot.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see how they do against the Kansas City Chiefs this weekend.
Yeah, that might determine the top spot right there. You see right there.
Y'all got any questions about my top 5?
Actually,
pretty solid.
Nah, it is very solid. I mean, like my only question would be Cleveland, but I mean, you make a good case. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in that list, it's not really nobody I could be like, man, what is team? What is team? Like, I can see why certain teams ain't on there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it makes sense. And I was just gassing Mark B up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Jacksonville got spanked. So why would they be up there? Because they shows hell not in mine.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Hey.
Okay.
They putting in work, man. It's gonna be a great game.
Oh yeah. Oh, Jags.
No, Cleveland and Steelers.
Oh yeah. We gonna put an L in their life. We gonna put an L in their life. We gonna put an L in their life.
Oh man, I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Talk to him.
What's gonna be the score?
Ooh man,
24-21 Pittsburgh. He's gonna put an L in
I mean,
life.
he really love that score, don't he?
Yeah, he do.
Yeah,
he love that score.
Yeah, that score get done a nigga justice.
What you got
for that game? Like 2017.
To who?
2017 who?
For who?
Cleveland.
Damn, so you not gonna? Y'all see this?
What?
Nothing. He can pick it. He can go against the grain. He can talk. He can not pick your team, and that's cool.
They gonna split. Split.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I understand the pick.
They gonna split.
I understand the pick because it could be a split. I understand the pick.
They gonna split.
I don't take no hate from it.
Wow.
I don't take no hate from it. I
got the same score Chap got.
This nigga here.
Same team.
Hater.
Same team.
Nah, I'm playing. Nah, understandable. Like we always say, it's hard to beat a team twice.
It really is, man.
So yeah, I'm just gonna pick him because that's Pittsburgh. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can understand that.
Hell yeah. My number 5 is San Francisco. They come in 6-3. They came off the bye. And hey, remember, I said it last week. Don't wide. I said it last week. We said, well, where's San Francisco? And I was like, they on a bye. We got to see how they come out and respond.
I got my 6.
Huh?
I got my 6.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Where you got the 49ers?
At 10.
Hey, oh shit, I got like it.
So, me too. I need another shot. So you must got Jacksonville at 15.
Why you say 10
That
like
boy
that?
said, I got him at 10.
I got him at 10.
At 10. What sound like his mama, bro? It's crazy.
I got him at 10.
Sound like grandma, man.
You don't have no
Got
motion.
him at 10.
10.
10.
Country. God damn
You
country.
talking about
man.
big country?
No, I'm
At
country.
10. Well, damn. I got him at
Mark,
5.
That is documented.
Doc,
It's documented, goddamn.
We got that documented.
Man.
country shit out there.
Sign, sail, deliver.
Doc, you. No, I love you.
Crank that soldier. Doc, you. So that's my number 5 team. Apparently, it's Mark B's number 10 team.
They
But
right there. They right there.
but damn.
I understand.
Ooh, I can't wait till we get up to shit. So my number 5 is San Francisco. They came out and beat the brakes off of a very good team.
No, they did.
A very good team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what got them to 10.
they beat a team that you hate and you put them down to 10?
Yeah.
Damn. Boy, you brutal. Anyway, my number 4 is Detroit. Detroit is about that life, man. I think, Detroit is one of those teams that fell out of the top 5 just because of that loss, and then they went on a bye. But obviously, like I kept saying that they're my 6, and they're really close to 6 and 7, and all it was going to take for them to get back from their bye and show who they were. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the hell they did. Dallas, number 3 spot, 6-3. And honestly, I mean, it's going to be interesting because my number 2 spot is Kansas City, and then Philly is number 1, right? Depending on how either one of these teams show up, I'm not thinking like if KC win, obviously they're gonna go number 1. But depending on how they look, Dallas gonna have to slide into the number 2 spot. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna have to.
By default.
By default.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because if Philly lose, depending on how they lose, like if Philly lose, I might slide. They might be more able to slide into number 2.
Thanks, I agree.
But of course you agree, fool. Because but he wouldn't agree the other way. I put him in number 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you remember the conversation? So if the Cowboys would have beat Philly, I'd have put him in number 3. 10. Give it a 10. Come on, Billy Bob, a 10. I give it a 10.
I can't drop too far there.
You damn right. So that's my top 5. Philly, KC, Dallas, Detroit, and San Francisco. Ladies and gentlemen, before we head out, Cowboys Leighton Vander Esch neck will not return in 2023, and his career could ultimately be in jeopardy. That is not a clap. Man. It is not clap worthy. My heart goes out to this young man. He has been dealing with this injury since college.
I want him to retire.
Well, I would love for him to. It's a neck. Like I need him to retire. He needs to retire. His family, the NFL was going to take care of you in that way, and he's a very intelligent guy. So I mean, you talk about the podcast, and you talk about broadcast, and you talk about all of that. He's one of those guys that can do that. You know what I mean?
He need to go ahead and retire.
No, I agree.
I agree with that too.
I agree.
Calls me hell. They got to go.
That's about the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are. Well, damn. We are at. I don't know what's going on with my. Here we go. 185 subscribers. We have posted 56 videos. As we told you guys last week, our shorts did very well. Couple weeks back. We're looking for some more growth. We're looking for some more subscribers. We're here to entertain you guys and gals and everything else in between. Equal opportunity here, man. We just want to entertain everybody, you know. At the end of the day, we do this for the love. This is something that we do every day. You know what I mean? Like, we call each other on the phone and talk just like this, you know. And our goal was to bring y'all into our phone conversations. You know what I mean? Let you guys hear how we really are, just in real life, you know. You guys have anything going out?
Nah, man. Same thing we say every week, man. Appreciate y'all. Keep watching. Love y'all. Man, without y'all, we wouldn't be here, man. So keep supporting, and we're going to keep doing it for y'all. Thank y'all. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Go Birds.
Let's go.
Cowboys Nation. Oh, right on time, baby. Cowboys Nation signing off. This has been Peep the Picture, Season 1, Episode 8. 2 months in. Thank y'all for riding with us. Keep rocking with us. We got plenty of room on the bus.
Not for real.
As my people said, we love y'all.
God bless. God bless.
Peace out.
Whole different show. Pass the mic and Bambo D-Chap. Sitting in the no-fly zone. Mark B. All gas, no brakes. Aftershocks, yeah, the whole city shake. Pressing the coverage, flag on the play. The sharpness of blades, we cutting fillets. Illegal procedure, smoking goods. One in the conch, release the scuds. Mix it and serve it, you drink the elixir. Your mind out of frame, we correcting the picture. Peep the picture. Yeah. Peep the picture.